What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another COD mobile video. So today I want to discuss something, well, kind of like explain some things and kind of like show you how to get these certain items. So for the first time ever in COD mobile, we have been introduced to the first ever Mythic calling card as well as the first ever legendary frame. So I'm assuming a lot of you guys have come across this menu under the holiday deals tab. So basically what this is that there's like a Christmas tree on the side that kind of like has like these milestone counts. So all these milestones depend on how many legendary holiday skins that you have. So the more that you actually climb, or the more that you get, the more holiday skins that you get, the more calling cards, the more frames you get. But here's the kicker. Once you end up in this collection milestone, you get to claim these calling cards and frames based on how many legendary holiday skins that you currently have. So let's say you get one, you probably get the base version of the frame as well as the first calling card, which I think is like an epic or a legendary, but they add more stuff into those calling cards and frames the more legendary holiday skins that you have. That's why in the picture that you see right here, you could see some slight differences between slaying 4, slaying 5, and slaying 6 frames, as well as slaying 4, 5, and 6 when it comes to the calling cards. They just add more stuff the more legendary holiday skins you have. However, you don't have to worry. Like, let's say you have 1 or 2, you do get 4 different item, which is like 2 calling cards and 2 frames. They might be less evolved, but every time you claim, they always give you a new calling card and frame. Of course, don't fret if you're one of those people that may have like 1 holiday skin, you can still get a calling card and a frame, but it's obviously going to be less evolved. Keep in mind, whenever you do claim, they give you like the new version of those calling card and frames, but you do get to keep the old one. So no matter what, you'd still get something. So once you finally reach the 6 legendary holiday skins, you do get the legendary frame as well as the mythic calling card. So I do understand some people want to see how this looks like. So on the left, you do see the legendary frame. It looks extremely animated. Very well put. As for the mythic calling card, I mean, if you could just register it as a mythic calling card, it's kind of like just a legendary, but with slightly more animations to it. But you get the maximum look for that calling card. You have the sleigh, you have the moon, you have the snowman in the background, all these presents, and whatever is just flying in the middle of the air. Another thing that you might notice on each of these things is that there is a snowflake that signifies how many of those holiday skins that you have. So with slaying 6, it shows a snowflake with the number 6 on it. The same goes for the frames. And that also applies to the other ones that you do get later on, or like, you know, earlier down the line. If you do have 1, it will have a snowflake that says 1 and so on. The cool thing is that all the other ones like slaying 1, 2, 3, and 3, 4, and 5 actually are also animated, so you don't miss out too much if you cannot get all 6 of those holiday skins. So I know what you guys are going to say. It sounds extremely expensive for a simple calling card and a frame. Of course, these are like the very first of their kind. We've never seen a legendary calling card, or sorry, a legendary frame and a mythic calling card. So these are like I said, these are the very first of their kind. And of course, I mean, it really just gives you bragging rights if we're just going to be real. But also, it's an extremely rare occurrence to get these types of calling cards and frames. We're never going to see this again. Fortunately, COD Mobile was kind of like nice enough to have all the draws available within this season, so it gives everyone a chance to at least try to get the legendary frame and the mythic calling card. It's not like they're going to leave any holiday draws like out for the season, so everyone has a chance to get every single one of them. Of course, like I said, it's going to be expensive, especially if you haven't had any of the holiday skins prior. For me personally, I already got, like in season 13, I ended up getting that holiday draw, the one with the AK-117 and the DLQ. As for the QXR, I got that when it first released back in 2020. As for the PKM, I got that last year, and really the only skins I had to get this year were the RUS as well as the PP19 Jungle 55. So for me, technically, it didn't have to be too expensive because, I mean, I didn't have to get them all at once. I just got most of them over time. So for those that haven't gotten a single holiday skin, I really don't recommend, spending all your money to try to get all 6 of them. I really don't recommend that. But for all of you guys out there that have at least most of the skins, like 4 or 5, I mean, I do recommend just finishing it off so you can get this mythic calling card and frame. And thankfully, with me working at DoorDash, I made it possible for me to actually get the mythic calling card as well as the legendary frame. So yeah, like I said, it's a very rare but also very expensive skin for all those people that are wondering how to get it. So yeah, I mean, there's 6 of them so far. Currently, when it comes to holiday skins, it's the 117, the holiday DLQ. You have the PP19 Bison Jungle 55, the RUS Holiday Lights, and I believe the QXR Secret Santa, and finally the PKM. I forgot what that one was called, but yeah, basically it's another Christmas skin. Luckily, I was fortunate enough to get my hands on this calling card and frame. So yeah, it's the very first of the kind. I'm assuming they might have some challenges later on in the future. I don't know if these things are going to be only for like seasons. You know, maybe they might have like a mythic Halloween calling card and a legendary Halloween frame. But I highly doubt it. I don't really think that they're going to do something like that again. They might have mythic calling cards for other reasons, maybe in a mythic draw, but I don't really see this being a common occurrence. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure to subscribe for some more COD mobile content. I'll see you guys next time.